my story. A lot of people ask me, how did I do it? How did I get into the trucking industry? How did I buy my first truck, heavy hauler truck? Because you could buy any truck, you know, it's easy. You could buy any truck. You go to a dealership and put a down payment on a truck and finance it and start using an app and a broker, and they're gonna give you work and you start making your money. But in heavy hauling, it's a little different. Number one, the truck is more expensive, way more expensive, because you have to get a truck that's spec'd out to do heavy hauling. So a lot of people ask me how do I do it and how do I get the work. Well, for one, in this industry, this is not an industry where you can get dispatch work, you can go to a broker. It doesn't work like that. This industry, when I say industry, I mean the heavy hauling industry, it goes by the people you know. You have to know people so you can get dump trailer work. It's who you know. So, you know, like a lot of people, everybody goes through things in their life. I've been through my things in my life, you know what I mean? Like, I've been through a lot. Been to shelters with my mom, my family, all of that as a young kid. I was in college when I was 19, and when I would come back home for the summer, I didn't have a place to stay because my mom was in a shelter. And basically I was homeless, so I would sleep in my car because I didn't want to bother anybody. Then the following year, when I was 20, 19 years old, I was sleeping in my car. At 20 years old, my mom finally found some stability. I was able to go back with her, and I met my wife. And long story short, she got pregnant. At the time, I was working in Target. So once she got pregnant, I took on another job doing food deliveries at a restaurant. As I was doing that, I was focusing on getting my CDL as well. So I have a brother who's been driving for over 30 years, and I would go with him, and when I got my permit, he would teach me here and there. When got some driving lessons with the school, passed my CDL. After I passed my CDL, I didn't get a job right away. After you get your CDL, the hardest part is to get your first job. And that's why when you get that first job, whoever gives you the opportunity, you take it. It doesn't even really matter the pay. You just want the experience. But I got my CDL, and then after I got my CDL, I was still working at Target for a while, and then I'm like, you know what? If I don't leave now, I'm never gonna leave. So I left Target, and I started searching for truck driving jobs. I wouldn't get callbacks from anyone. No one would give me a call back. So what I did was I actually landed this route, this wine route, a good opportunity where I was basically an independent contractor for this wine company, and I was doing wine deliveries for a while, right? And I was comfortable there. I was making, you know, I was making a decent amount of money. I was making truck driving money. So I didn't seek a truck driving job until like way after, when I was like, you know what, wait a minute. Like after I had my license for like 4 years, I'm like, now I could see if I could get hired, because now I've had my license for a while, and I could just leave somebody to drive for me in the wine route. I'll make my money off the wine route, then I'll drive the truck full time. And that's exactly what I did. Sure enough, I found a job out in Jersey. I live in Brooklyn. I found a job out in Jersey, and it was hauling garbage from Jersey all the way to Cumberland, PA, past Harrisburg, which is like a 4-hour drive. And I would have to go out there every single day for $245 a day. But I didn't care about the money because I was getting the experience, and I knew that I wasn't gonna be there for long at all. So you know what I did? I just stood there, and as I was there, I was applying for other companies because now I'm getting the experience. Yes, I did learn how to drive more or less with my brother and with the school, but you don't really learn how to drive until you're in that truck by yourself and you're doing it basically through trial and error. So I was going to PA for, I want to say 3 months. And during that time, I was applying for other companies, like dump trailer companies and stuff like that. I really mastered the manual stick shift while I was by myself going to PA. I mastered it. I wasn't really good at reversing at the time either. I learned how to reverse there as well. So I was there for about 3 months. And then from there, I went to my first dump trailer company that gave me the opportunity, because I told them I knew how to dump, which I did. My brother taught me how to dump because he used to drive a dump trailer. So I did know how to dump. I just, technically, I didn't have the experience that they wanted. They wanted at least 1 year of dumping experience. Told them I had it. Don't tell nobody. And I went and I did my thing and I got the dumping experience there. I was making a little more money there. It was local. It was in Queens. I'm from Brooklyn. Although it was still like an hour and a half to get home every day because of the traffic in New York, the Van Wyck and all that. So, you know, it was a little more money. It was local now, and now I'm getting the dumping experience that I need, you know, to get to where I want to go. So I get the dumping experience. Then I find out that there's another company near me, actually walking distance from me, that was looking for a driver. I called the guy up, I asked him if he's looking for a driver. He said yes. Come get the application. I filled out the application, and guess what? He told me I could start. I gave him my 2-week notice at the other job, and I started driving dump trailers for him. And this is just straight up in Brooklyn. And now I'm working local. Now I'm making even more money, and I'm at a walking distance from the yard of where the trucks are. So now I'm more comfortable. So I went from here to here to here. So like in other words, I just kept on building my way up. Every time I saw opportunity, I took it. I didn't have any emotional attachments to any job. Once I started working at this last job, you know, I was making a good, decent amount of money. I was still making money off of my wine route. I was still doing all of that. Then I just started saving money, and investing into the stock market. And boom, so I got a good amount of money, you know, from the stock market, from money that I saved. It happened quicker than I thought. I started looking up trucks at Facebook Market, and then I see this truck popped up. And at this time, I didn't have work, I didn't have connections, I had connections, but I didn't have work. Like, I didn't have secure work. I didn't have people that said, if you got a truck, I'm gonna give you work. Or I didn't go out and ask anyone, if I buy a truck, would you give me work? I didn't even ask that. I just jumped on the opportunity. I said, I'm gonna buy the truck, and I'll figure out the work part later. So that's exactly what I did. I bought the truck. I let the guy know that I was working for. Listen, I bought a truck. You know, I'm looking to progress and everything. And then once I got that truck, everything just started coming in. You know what I mean? The guy that I used to work for, he started giving me work. You know, really good guy. And then it just took off from there. One of my boys, he helped me in a sense where he would be like, oh, you know, call this number, get this guy, he could give you some work. This guy could give you some work, you know. And then I would just call these people and I would do some work. My boy had his own excavation customers where he would give me some work from them as well. It's all who you know. If I didn't know my boy, there's some work that I would have never had. And if I didn't take the opportunity to get to that last company that I was working for, then guess what? I would have never known the guy that gives me work now. He's my main customer now. He's the one that I do the most work for now. And if I didn't advance and I didn't look for that opportunity, I would have never been in this situation right now. It's all about taking the opportunity and getting to the next level. I love what I do. Hopefully I could expand in the future. You know, let's see what the future holds. But you know, I'm comfortable right now. I'm working local in Brooklyn, Queens, you know, stuff like that. And oh man, hanging in there as an owner operator in heavy hauling. And that's how you get it. You just gotta network, and you gotta actually get into the industry and start talking to people, meeting new people, and jumping on every opportunity you can find or every opportunity you can get. Once you get an opportunity, you jump on it. Don't be emotionally attached to one job. If you find a better job out there, go get it. Go to the next level. Get to the next level. Get to the next level. If you want to buy your own truck, you definitely got to always jump up to the next level, because you know, obviously you'll probably be making more money and you'll get to meet more people in different jobs within the industry. You know what I mean? So that's my story, and that's how I did it. And if I could do it, you could do it too. You know what what I mean? You just gotta get up, be motivated, stay focused, know what you gotta do, and just execute. You know what I mean? If you like this video, show some love, you feel me? Like, share, and subscribe. And if you like this hat, it's got the glasses on it. Follow at heavyhaulers_ on IG and DM me to place an order. Thanks for watching.